Hey y'all, I'm back. How annoying was that? Okay, I'm done. Honestly, if you are listening to this, first of all, thank you. Second of all, so sorry for the insane hiatus of about 8 or 9 months. No, I didn't have a baby. I had a contest prep. So I had a 37-week contest prep. It was definitely the longest prep I've ever done, and 12 of those weeks were stage ready. Through that process, I learned so much. I tried to document it as much as possible through Instagram, and not on YouTube, but through Instagram, and also the podcasts, both Redefine Healthy Radio and The Unglamorous Life. We had several podcasts on there where we talked about just contest prep things. So I really tried to educate you guys along the way of that. But my season has come to a close, and the most challenging part is now. I'm filming this about, what's a day less than 14? 13. Oh my god. Whoa. 13 days post-show. So about 2 weeks after my last show, and this season I did 5 shows. And these past 2 weeks have been very challenging. They have been really hard, and something that I've done in the past is really just like hide right after. I'm super open with you guys, and you know that if you followed me for a while, like I will post if I'm like heavy, like I don't care, like I'm just real about it. But it is hard to open up about a lot of struggles that you deal with. And I've made sure to really do that this year with prep. But I also wanted to do that for the off-season phase and just kind of that transition. So like post-show, there's so many things that are going on and so many things that I've fucked up this time over the years, things that I've coached clients through, which is really why I wanted to make this video series. And I wanted to kind of cover the like top things that either I've dealt with or I know that other people deal with. And honestly, you guys, there's no right or wrong way to handle post-show. First and foremost, as usual, everything is context dependent. So it will really depend on if this is your first season, if this is, you know, if you're just like a new competitor, or if you're extremely well seasoned, you've done many seasons. This obviously depends on if you're just trying to casually compete or if you're doing this to either turn pro or you already are a pro. So many different things are involved, you guys. So don't take any of this advice as like the, oh, Lauren said I have to do it this way. No, I'm just kind of sharing things that have worked for me, worked for clients, and hopefully will help you. And like I said, a lot of us struggle right now in this period. The initial first few weeks are really hard, and you still might not even feel normal for like up to 8 weeks afterwards. And again, that's really person dependent, and that's really dependent on how you handle afterwards. But just know that if you are mentally struggling after your show, that is normal. If you feel like a crazy person, that is normal. If you've gotten lean enough and you've put in enough time for a contest prep, there's going to be residual things afterwards. That's just the reality of dieting for a show and being stage lean. Pretty much the more extreme that you go on either end, as far as like being like pushing your limits of like as heavy as you comfortably can be or as lean as you know can be, you're gonna have, you know, you're gonna just kind of swing one way or the other, right? And there's gonna be more, the more extreme you're getting, the more extreme that things are going to feel. And that's just something, again, that is just part of the contest prep, and it's okay. Like, you know, your hormones are going to be down. That's normal. You're going to be really hungry. You're going to be food focused. Like, again, all of these things are normal and common because of stage lean physique is very extreme. But the number one thing to keep in mind is stage lean is for stage. It's not for the rest of the year. And it's not for an extended period of time if you're not competing. So like for me, I really drug out my season this year because I was trying to do a few more shows to possibly get points, which didn't end up working out, but I learned a lot from those shows and had a lot of really other great experiences, so it was totally worth it. But understanding that being that lean for that long, there's going to be repercussions afterwards, and there's going to be things that I can do to attenuate some of those things, but they are normal. So I'm really happy that you guys showed some interest in this. I made a post about it on my Instagram about doing like a post-show series, and people were like really excited. So thank you for listening to the intro. Just kind of wanted to give a little bit of an intro, what I wanted to be talking about, why I wanted to be talking about this, and I'm going to be posting up a few other really awesome topics over, like, you know, release them like every few days. So as usual, can't close out videos. That hasn't changed. Bye.